Welcome to Botches Off-Road. Still got to fix that intro.
Yeah.
I've been kind of working on a couple ones. One of these days, it's going to sound different. You're going to be like, whoa, he fixed it. But
unbeknownst to us, he's been working on it. Maybe we just do welcome to Botches Off-Road. I'm your host, Alex, and my co-host, I guess, I don't know, are we co-hosts or are we all just hosts?
We could do something along those lines. I'm working on it. I'm going to come up with 10 options and then send them to you guys for you to pick which ones you don't hate.
I like how you put
And then
that.
we'll just needle it down that way.
You say don't hate.
Yeah, for the first 10, you just pick the ones you don't hate, and then we work it down from there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyways, this is a wrap.
It is.
And I did do stuff this weekend.
You did.
I did.
I did,
We
but
did one thing.
nothing
We did a major thing
off-road
Sunday,
related.
but
Right. Well, I did camping stuff. I did wedding stuff.
We did.
I did a major thing on Sunday.
Yep.
Hey, well, you might as well go ahead because I did domestic home stuff. Nothing fun. Car stuff.
So, Friday, Mark met me out at my friend John's house where our other friend Russell was having his wedding.
Yeah.
And we went into the back 40 of his property, and I just slapped my cot and my bivvy down. Mark slapped his new cot and his light fighter down. We borrowed our friend Cody's swag, and this is the worst swag I've ever seen in my life. There's no structure to it. The sides don't stay up.
It technically was bigger than yours, but not by a lot.
Yeah, it's wider than mine, but shorter than mine.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
not all swags are
poor
great.
structure. It had poor structure.
Yeah. So we went and we did that. We camped that night. That was great, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just threw up the light fighter out the rainfly.
Yeah, Oh, that's the night it got really windy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I kept almost falling asleep, and then I'd hear a sound, like almost night terror level, right? Like there's one point I'm like about to fall asleep, and it sounded like someone pulled up with a four-wheeler and shut it off, and then got out, walked up to Mark's truck, opened and shut the door. And then I just like poked my head out of my bivvy, and there was nobody there.
something
terrifying. Then at like 3 a.m, the wind just picks up. Like, I mean, I kept poking my head out to make sure trees weren't falling on us. Like, it was heavy fucking wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
slept like a
have
baby.
any. Just say, I don't think I had any heavy wind around here, really.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It was nuts.
It was windy all Saturday.
So then we had the wedding Saturday. That went great. Congrats, Russell and Megan. Even if we forgot your dad in the camper sleeping. Bro, okay. So we're getting ready to go over the wedding. The wedding starts at 4, right? Me and John leave the camper at like 3:45 to go across the road to the field that they're having the wedding in. And her dad was in there with the baby, with the bride and groom's baby. Yeah. And he's like, I'm just going to let her sleep for a little bit. And we're like, okay, no problem, right? So we go over to the wedding. We get all set up. And all of a sudden, the wedding's just starting. Like, no one really talked about it. The dad was supposed to nod to the preacher to start the wedding. But the preacher started it without the dad being there. Yeah. And I get down to the aisle and turn around. And he's just not there. I'm like, oh, fuck. He's still in the camper. So then it gets to the bride walking down, and she walked herself down the aisle, and you could see in her face, she was fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I would have been running out of that wedding to get him.
Dude. So then, I went to leave, and she shook her head at me with this pissed off look, and I'm like, all right.
I mean, he had the kid. Someone should have, got a hold of him or something with it. Yeah, wouldn't you want the kid in the wedding, whether it cried or not?
She was supposed to be. The groom was supposed to pass the kid over to the dad for him to go sit down after he brought the bride down.
Man.
Yeah, dude, it was...
That's a shit show.
Other than that, though, it was a great wedding. We had our doubts on how beautiful it would be, but it was absolutely fucking gorgeous. I mean, they did a great job.
I wish I could relive my wedding, like the first night that we had it, if that makes sense.
The first night you had your wedding?
Well, like, yeah, the night of I
gotcha.
We had it in the afternoon, and we wanted to do it a little closer to dark, because dark was kind of where our decorations really came out. Like, we had solar-powered mushrooms in the garden, and we had, like, a bunch of lights throughout the trees, little fairy lights and stuff, so it was supposed to kind of light up the whole area. But, man, that night, it was so overwhelming because all the people... But once everybody left, because it was a school night, and we did that on purpose because we didn't want people to stay long. But once everybody left at like 10, like we were just kind of sitting out in the chairs, mowing down on cake and leftovers, and just like looking up at the chairs. It was really cold. It was like, yeah, that was nice. I was like camping. I loved it.
We had mine at my dad's, and everyone left. Like, we ate food, we danced, and everyone left. Like, that was it.
Yeah. Like, I like simple. Like, I regret that I didn't dance more with Sienna, because I've always been like I'm not a dancer type.
Me either.
So I'd always like sit, and everyone was trying to drag me on the floor, but I'm like, I don't dance. I don't enjoy it. And I should have put aside the fact that I didn't enjoy it and just went and danced with my fucking wife for more than just the one dance. So I do regret that, but everything else was beautiful. Loved it.
Yeah. So wedding was great. So then that night we came back to my house, set up camp here, camped here Saturday night, and then Sunday I got up, did chores, and then we headed down to Hopkins to pick up a little red 4Runner. From Midwest 4x4s.
Ooh.
This thing's a fucking hoopty, dude. Like, it's missing 2 fenders. The whole interior is not bolted in. Like, it's a hoopty. But it's one of those moments. If you've watched the first Fast and Furious, so you know the part where Brian goes, "Pop the hood." That's this truck, because under the hood is a supercharged 5VZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
sounds super
that's
cool.
gonna move. That's gonna move into the silver truck, and then I think the maroon truck is gonna get cut up and turned into a crawler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep. Yeah, with a TDI. I think I'm doing a TDI, 5-speed TDI, dual transfer case, solid axle front and rear.
TDI is not what I think it is it?
The Volkswagen diesel?
Okay, it is. I was like, there's no way. Like, that's dope.
Yeah. That's my tentative plans right now. Obviously, that all depends on money and what's actually available when the time comes.
Yeah.
But
yep.
First things first, I got to make the silver truck fucking run right.
Yes.
Have you found any reasons? Anything going on there?
Maybe the crank sensor is bad. Holy crap, Gavin's blowing up our feed with pictures of his wedding.
Yeah.
God, dude, that is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I did all that myself. Hand built our wedding by myself. Just wanted to show you guys real quick because I thought I did pretty good, but
yeah, dude, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
But yeah, so I don't know. The crank sensor might be bad. I know some coolant leaked on it, and I guess Derek Becker's had issues in the past with that sensor getting wet. So that could be it. I thought maybe it was a MAF, so I went and got one. I'm going to return it because there's nothing wrong with the MAF that's in there. I don't know, dude. I'm literally at a loss. Like, it's not timing. The truck runs great until it hits 2,800 RPMs.
And then what happens?
It acts almost like you hit the rev limiter.
Yeah.
Just starts sputtering out.
Yeah, it's whatever's going on. It's weird. I mean, I'll do a spark plugs and wires, maybe some coils. That could be part of it. I mean, I've had issues with the spark plugs going bad quick in the past.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make sense for over a certain RPM, though. You'd hear it at idle, wouldn't
you? Maybe. I'd say it'd be more likely to be a coil if it was at a certain RPM, because then the coil can't keep up over that RPM.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, it feels more like a sensor. It could be a ground.
Fuck, I hate chasing grounds.
Honestly, at this point, I could rip that 5VZ out, put this other one in it, and diagnose from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's already fucked. You might as well...
Yeah, and this one runs great, so, and I know it runs, so if I put it in, it's going to be easier to diagnose from there.
Yeah, just swap it out Friday. Be easy.
More than one day.
No.
We are starting it this weekend, though.
I mean, fuck, it's already down. Might as well. Pull the red one out.
What doesn't help is that one's down by the shed and the other one's up at the house.
Oh, that'll be changed by the time that it's time to start working on it.
Yeah, I think...
They both move.
Too bad there's a frame in the pad.
I know.
Well, while you got the engine off, you might as well pull the whole body off and just put the new frame on. The
new frame.
One.
The new frame's going to the maroon one.
Yeah.
The white. Okay.
The maroon one's frame is way worse than my silver truck's frame.
Yep.
Man.
Like, that one is legitimately scrap. There's no patching it. It's bad.
Yep. But before we even use the other frame, we gotta coat it and everything too.
Yeah. But either way, I'll have a truck going by like August.
After summer's done. You know what? I can't say much for prices and just like the gas prices and work right now with Sienna. Her trying to get her store fully staffed. I think we've went out camping once this year. And
dude, I can't afford it.
It's like, straight depressing.
Aside from the fact that my truck's broken, I can't afford to take time off work.
Yeah.
Kaylin's not working because it's summertime. Like, it's... Some idiot had to go buy a new truck on payments, you know?
Who dat?
God, I love that truck.
You know, I got mine on cash, and, well, technically trade my cars. And for my update this weekend, I got paid like a day or two ago, finally, after a month of waiting. And first thing I did was grab the ECU, scheduled with the guy for the Saab to get the ECU. I was like, dude, I'll just drive down there. Like, it's going to be quicker to get it done in a day. Sienna needs your car. I can't wait a couple days for you to get it programmed and send it back and blah, blah, blah. So I just went down to Flint and threw an audiobook on The Witcher, which, by the way, where the first book starts off, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Have you read the Witcher books?
No.
What is supposedly like the first book is like, maybe there's short stories before it. Maybe that's what I missed, or maybe I started on the second book, even though it said it was a first. But it went into like the second season of The Witcher in the TV show. Like, like in the book, it pretty much skips over the whole castle part, the Black Knight. Like, they're already at the temple with Ciri at the start of this book. So it's kind of weird, but anywho, listen to that book. The guy took 15 minutes to, program the new ECU. I was like, cool. he gave me my old one back, and I drove back home. Had it in the car in 5 minutes. Thankfully, the ECU is super easy to put on. Turned the car on, drove it to town. Not a single issue. It's like, cool. So,
awesome.
Picked Sienna up, and in her car, had it all washed and clean for her, full tank of gas. I was like, here you go. Here's your present. Went in, bought a battery for the Arrow, and went back home. She noticed that she forgot her store keys. I'm like, cool. You go take your car back to the store. I put the battery in the Arrow. I'm like, I want to drive this. So I was like, let's see if it'll make it to Newaygo. So I drove it to Newaygo, and it made it to Newaygo just fine. I don't know where this coolant smell is coming from, but it's keeping temp. So, and I don't really smell as much anymore. So I don't know. So yeah, I drove it to Newaygo, threw it through the car wash. Drove it back home. Everything was fine other than the clunking and the steering. Don't know what that is. And then today I went to go and get it registered, and it's got a lien on it. So it had a lien on it. It just hasn't been signed off, so I got to wait for that to happen. Then I'll get it registered. That thing's fast. Like, for the little car it is, like...
Dude, little cars are supposed to be
fast. I know. I just, like, I'm used to driving brick shits and slow cars, and, like, even my Baja was just a fucking slug. And I got into that thing, and that little V6 turbo, thing fucking gets, dude.
Is it faster than the Power Stroke?
Dude, I will race you. We will.
Dude, I'm so down.
Yeah, let's get a flat road, because my suspension's a little rough. Let's take it down, like, Spruce.
Where we used to race as kids through the muck fields? Got it.
No, it's good though. I just drove it to Fremont to get it fucking plated, and drove it back to Fremont because they couldn't get plated. So, everything's good with that. So we have 2 good working cars now. Everything that I pretty much just got paid is gone. So that's fun. So, yeah. What else did I do? I did a lot of yard maintenance, cleaning up old truck parts that I had just thrown around, like my old roof rack I had just thrown into pretty much the grass, and switched out old, like the old bumper pieces, stuff like that for the truck. Finally got all that cleaned up and organized so the kid wasn't playing in it, and cleaned up the yard pretty good. That old awning that I had, that 10x10, that I used to keep on top of the truck, that had been sitting outside for like a year or something. I just had that thrown out. I took that, opened it up, let it air out. It looked fine, so I just put it on the back deck. We have a deck on the back of the house. I just put it down on the back deck for a shade, and that's been sitting there. Put railing on the decks, so I got we got railings so the kid can't fall off it, and yeah, so mostly just house stuff, trying to keep myself busy and not thinking about the fact that it's already June, and we probably won't be doing much camping until my West Side, Best Side trip. I don't think we're going to be able to do much UP camping.
I'm just, like, don't get me wrong, I want to be camping and doing fun stuff. Holy fuck. Okay, side note. For the first time ever, I fell trapped to one of Amazon's credit card things, and I just got a free $175 off that thing I sent to the cart. Yeah. So, I'm good with not doing a whole lot of camping. We've got a big trip coming in November when we go down to Arkansas.
Yep.
And I'd rather just save for that trip. And fix what needs fixed and have vehicles ready.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know if I'm quality over quantity. I honestly think as far as camping trips go, I'm quantity over quality. Like, I'd rather be out every other weekend or every weekend than just have one trip a year, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because, like, it's peace time, it's relaxed time. It's time to, like, unwind. The kid gets to go outside and just fucking do whatever he wants to do in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Things might change soon. I'm looking at getting him into a daycare or something. Or there's my sister-in-law who can watch him. So now I'm kind of looking at jobs, seeing if I can find something. Because I want to have my own money and I want to camp. So if I could do that, Sienna, maybe she can just find a different job that doesn't screw her over like that. We'll see. So here's an update. I had an old customer reach out to Sienna who comes still frequently to buy parts. So he's known Sienna since she was a girl. They went to the same church up here on Spruce, that little tiny church. Mm-hmm. He reached out to her and said that he wanted us to give him a call. And he has no family. His wife just passed in January. And he wants to talk to us about his estate and managing stuff. And so, yeah, that was weird. So, I mean, I don't even know what to think about that. I called him up, and he's obviously still pretty distraught about his wife passing. And I just told him, like, hey, I'll help you out any way that I can. You know, I could tell you're struggling. You know, if you need anything, let us know. We're here. But he's like, he's trying to get his affairs in order. And I don't know why he wants us to know about the fact that he's got no kids to leave anything to, but it's just weird.
Right.
I hate to say that, but like, it's just weird. And I haven't talked to you guys about it, but like, he's a guy from the Grant area. And he's like, I have no one to leave my house to, no one to take care of the dogs and, you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, so what are you saying here? Are you going to try to leave us a house or equipment, or you just need help trying to figure out what to do? Like, so very odd conversation. It's definitely going to have to be worked out what exactly he needs, whether it's just a hug or like a helping hand with his business. I don't know. That might be my new job. We'll see. Just helping him with his business. He's getting old. So, yeah, that is my update for the weekend coming into the week, since I didn't do anything in the weekend. What about you, Mark?
Well, I did pretty much everything with Alex, but I ordered something today.
Oh shit! You ordered the swag.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Afterpay came down like, all right, boop. Afterpay, go back up.
I also, while we were sitting here on the podcast, just made a tent purchase. So
Jesus, man, we are tent-aholics.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
I love tents.
Yeah, we do,
dude. I'm gonna save what I bought for the hour, so we can kind of talk about Tentaholics. Wow, that leads really well into the hour. Like, we should probably just get off and go to the hour real quick.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Before we go, I gotta show you what I just bought from Amazon. It's not as cool, but it's exciting for me. Here we go. Let me save it. Oh, there it is. Blah, 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 blah. Just type in some random letters to save it. And
can't you just take the screenshot and then paste?
I don't know. I guess I could just copy no. Save image as.
Because you should be able to just paste the image right into the send message spot.
I don't know. I've never really looked at it, but
that's how I do the screenshots when I send them.
I bought Crocs.
Oh, dude. Okay, so like, we found a company that has all sorts of products that we can add our logo to, and one of the products is Crocs.
Yeah. So Sienna has flat tired me, and if anybody doesn't know what flat tiring is, it's when someone walks behind you and like steps on your heel. And she's flat tired me in both of my flip flops. On purpose or on accident, I don't fucking know. But it has torn both of my fucking flip-flops to where I can't wear them anymore. And I told her, I said, when I'm getting paid, I'm buying me a new set of summer shoes for camping and shit.
Dude, I'm really curious about how these are going to breathe because they're canvas.
Yeah.
They look sick.
Yeah.
They do look sick.
I just need something for like camping and like a small shoe. Crocs are wide foot, so like maybe these will be nice and comfortable.
By these too.
Everybody can wear them. We're all size 10.
I'm size 13.
I'm a size 9.
No. I was really hoping we'd all agree. I'm like, ha.
No, I got my Dutch clogging feet, so.
Yeah, Dutch clogs. Ugh. That's my next purchase. Alright. Alright, are we ready to wrap this up, boys, and move on?
Yeah, let's wrap up the wrap.
Alright, we'll talk to you guys on the next one.
Yeah, later.